scientist for dummies. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's lesson we are going to take you on a journey through the multiple levels of the atmosphere, so get ready to have some fun. A long time ago, in a town near you, a man began to wonder about the atmosphere. He searched far and wide, especially in the Price Right Canned Goods section.
A magical genie popped up out of nowhere. "Who are you?" the man asked as he looked at him very curiously. He said he was the magical atmosphere genie, here to tell him about the atmosphere and take him on a journey through the layers. The boy said, "Oh boy, I want to go on a journey."
He said, "The atmosphere Earth is a layer of gases surrounding the planet Earth that is retained by Earth's gravity. The atmosphere protects life on Earth by absorbing ultraviolet solar radiation, warming the surface through heat retention, also known as the greenhouse effect, and reducing extreme temperatures between day and night."
Before I begin, I'd like to just say this is a very quick understanding of each layer. We'll go more in depth in the PowerPoint.
Now we begin with the outermost layer of the atmosphere being the thermosphere, ranging from about 100 kilometers above Earth all the way to 300 kilometers above Earth, where it meets the exosphere. The temperature of this layer can rise to 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit. Through the gas molecules are far apart. The temperature is usually not well defined. The point dividing these two regions is known as the turbopass. The region below is the homosphere and the region above it is the heterosphere. Those are two examples of the turbopasses. Also, you might hear the thermosphere at the very top of it referred to as the exo's base, because this is where it meets the exosphere. Its height varies with solar activity. The International Space Station orbits in this layer. The next layer is the mesosphere, extending from the stratopause at about 31 miles above Earth to 50 to 53 miles above Earth. The temperature decreases the higher you go in the mesosphere. The temperature minimum that marks the top of the mesosphere is the coldest place on Earth. The temperature may drop to negative 100 degrees Celsius or negative 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Due to the cold temperature of the mesosphere, water vapor is frozen.
This is the layer at which
clouds.
Meteorites burn up upon entering the atmosphere. The next level is the stratosphere, and I'm not talking about the one in Las Vegas, Nevada. Extending from 7.5 miles to 32 miles above Earth, the temperature increases with height due to the absorption of ultraviolet radiation by the ozone layer, which restricts the turbulence and mixing. While the temperature may be at negative 76 degrees Fahrenheit at the tropopause, the top of the stratosphere is much warmer and may be freezing. The stratopause, which is the boundary between the stratosphere and the mesosphere, typically is about 50 to 55 kilometers or 31 to 34 miles. The pressure here is about 1/1000th of that at sea level. The final level of the atmosphere and the closest to home, extending from the surface at 30,000 feet at the poles and 56,000 feet at the equator, is the troposphere. The troposphere is mostly heated by transfer of energy from the surface, so on average the lowest part of the troposphere is the warmest and the temperature decreases with altitude. This promotes vertical mixing. The troposphere contains roughly 80% of the mass of the atmosphere. The tropopause is the boundary between the troposphere and the stratosphere. The stratosphere is where we live, and is the only part of the atmosphere that can actually contain life, and is also the only part in the whole solar system that can contain life.